And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the...
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And this should be a fun one because of the pace these two teams play at, Doris. It's all about up-tempo basketball.
Kev, I'll be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 even once tonight. That's how fast both of these teams play. And consider this. In the NBA, across the entire 30 teams, your best field goal percentage always comes in the first 8 seconds of the shot clock. This should be tremendous.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Lets the 3 fly. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Graham. They grab their own miss. Valanciunas, good.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Down low, here's Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Beal, that's for 2. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Graham missing. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hachimura, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Williamson finds Graham. Now Ingram. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Outside, Jones from 13, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Here's Neto. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Bertans kicks to Neto. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And for those of you you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Washington, Thomas Bryant is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Neto in at the point. There's the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell-Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Caldwell-Pope. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bertans. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 3. Defended by Jones. Neto with the bucket. Neto's got his first basket.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Hart. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Satoransky. Another shot, and Hernan Gomez with the lay-in.
Yeah, quick to the punch. Good anticipation by Willie, that time owning the offensive glass.
Here's Neto. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Neto's got his second basket of the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. 1:32 left to play in the first half. Graham. Allen is trying to free himself up. And it's Graham missing. Here's Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Williamson. Washington with the rebound.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg, he helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Williamson's got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans.
The confidence evident. Zion, no problem rising and firing away. That's a sign of a true leader.
It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. From deep. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Now here's Beal. from past the arc, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Well, for the Pelicans, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They put on a rebounding clinic in the first half. Boxing out, reacting quickly when those shots go up. And solid fundamentals that have them in good shape at the half.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
Well, they shot on the floor.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wizards trail by 6. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The Wizards shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 6.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
It's Kuzma penetrating. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the stride gets Kuzma down the lane so quickly. Defense tries to adjust, but Kuz doesn't back off.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the first one drops.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bryant comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And he makes both free throws. Here's Satoransky. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Hart. Shoots over Beal. Hart, no good. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 6-point game. 1:44 left in the third. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez comes in for Zion Williamson. And Jones subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And the Wizards making a change here. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now here's Satoransky. Defense is right there. New Orleans moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards trail by 6.
And what Brian has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pelicans leading by 3. The pass to Hart. Here's Hernan Gomez, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is where Willie is doing his most damage, right? Inside, getting the defender to overcommit.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we call this high IQ and good instincts for the game, and these things Willie relies on to succeed at this level.
And so he makes both from the line. Wizards trailed by 5. Here's Neto. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Washington, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First free throw is good for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford comes in for Bryant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Raul Neto. Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Satoransky looking around. Wizards trailed by 3. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Hart. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Passes it to Hayes. Here's Hart. Takes a 3. Can't connect.
I like watching Hachimura use his length on the defensive end. It helps him to alter shots.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans ahead, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Bradley Beal, Hachimura out there with Montrezl Harrell, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Valanciunas, rebounded by Gafford.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
It's good.
Well, Bradley Beal, known as an elite scorer. This guy's got a great mid-range. He can take advantage as he does there.
Pulls up on the elbow, and it's Graham missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Graham against Dinwiddie. Takes it from 10. Here's Valanciunas, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Now Harrell. Back to Beal. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without foul.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Beal. Harrell against Valanciunas. Harrell kicks to Beal. Hands it from downtown. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And stolen by Kuzma. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Deal with it. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie outside. Fires the 3. A shot missing. That will count. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.